Immediately right over to our CEO, Mr. Carl Deichler, for a message. So, Carl, take it away.
Thank you. Was Tracy supposed to talk just then?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think so.
It's cute. I think she can say hi. Tracy, can you unmute? I can.
Hi, Tracy.
I'm so happy you guys. Hi.
Well, we wish you were here. It's been a pretty cool couple of days. I was actually surprised at how loud everybody yelled based on how late they were out last night. It was a karaoke festival for many of the people, and I will say that I'm quite shocked that many of you chose coaching as your careers, because you definitely have a career in entertainment if you need it. But we were in the Bahamas yesterday, and my hands are all chewed up because I went out and got crazy on jet ski yesterday, and I know everybody's enjoying a lot that the ship has to offer. And really, this call has got to be about acknowledging what it took for you guys to get here, and anybody on this call, I'm sure is now thinking, why didn't I make it on that cruise? Or if I had some of the points, why didn't I pay my way to get there? Because it's not just about the jet skiing or the swimming or listening to the captain talk for 10 minutes. Inside joke. But it's really about bonding as a community, and that's what is so special about what Beachbody and what Team Beachbody is. John and I, when we started this company, we had a rule. I won't use the expletive, but we had a rule that we wanted to enjoy the people that we worked with. We didn't want a type of person working at the company, or we always wanted to look around the Christmas party and like everybody that was in the room. And I can honestly say, looking around this ship in terms of the coaches represented, we continue to attract people who we like to hang out with. And that's not just about business. This is a social gathering of people who are doing amazing work. And the fact that you're here, network marketing, that business is about reward trips, and they do their cruises and stuff. But I can guarantee there's not another network marketing company in the world that the people get together and you experience the kind of heart that this company experiences. And I've had a number of conversations with people, and I'm sure we'll continue to on the ship, where they told me that it was at Summit when they saw, when Michael announced that this, or I guess it was I announced it in that ridiculous outfit. Yeah. So when we announced it, there were people who had been coaches already for a year, some of them 2 years, and they saw that Oasis of the Seas boat up on the screen, and they said, you know what? I'm going to take this thing seriously. I'm going to work this game plan, and I'm going to be there. And that just blows me away. People who had been sort of sliding sideways, who thought that Success Club or recruiting 2 coaches a month or signing people up for Shakeology HD, the home direct, was a really steep hill. But when they finally said to themselves, they drew a line in the sand and they said, I'm going to be on that cruise. And clearly, with 400 people here, it is possible to be in Success Club. It is possible to recruit coaches. It's possible to recruit quality coaches. It's possible to retail a product that is the healthiest meal of the day and is priced as such. It is possible to do that. You talked about signing up 6 coaches in 1 month, right? What I wanted to say to you in 1 week, okay, all I wanted to say to you was, I understand, you want to make Success Club the next one, you want to make it the next one. If you did that in 1 week, you can do it next week. You can do it next month. So you don't hold them back. You just keep going, because those are people that you're helping. And when you sign those 6 up, that means those 6 are going to get 6 people that next week. And you just keep getting your momentum, and it builds, and it builds. And what I want to say to everybody in this room, and everybody on this call, and what you should say to your people after this call, is draw a line in the sand. Start it right now, and make sure that wherever we go next year, that you are with us. Don't make it some little light thing. Have a dream, even if it's to be with us here. Everybody's got to have a why. We were talking about some training, game plan training that we want to create that we'll announce. An important part of that is visiting your why every day. If right now, maybe your kids are through school, you paid off the house, you've got the perfect car, you got the great house, everything's fantastic for you, so what could your why be? Just make your why to be on the cruise or be on the trip next year. Make that your why for the next year. And if you're going to make it your why, visit it every single morning. Think about it. Visualize it. Download the pictures from the trip that we're going to announce so that they're in front of you every single day. And when you wonder, can I share this opportunity today? Do I really want to have that conversation? Am I going to wear the logo today? You're going to go, am I going to be on that trip or am I not going to be on that trip? This year, to you, it's non-negotiable. To yourself. Just like doing Power 90 or doing P90X. You wake up in the morning and it is not negotiable whether you're going to do that workout. Yep. It is not negotiable whether you're going to drink that Shakeology. I just had mine. It is not negotiable. I do it. And that's the way the game plan works. And if you want to come on that trip, make that one of your whys, if you have many of them, put it on your dream board and be there. Like, commit to it. Just like any important goal, and you're going to have fun, and you're going to be swaying in the ocean or wherever we go, and it's going to be a blast because these things are fun. I mean, it's just fun. You know, there's a little trepidation. You get on the plane, you're like, oh, I got to leave, I got to unplug from work. Am I going to be able to do it? Yesterday had to be the first day, I would say in maybe 4 or 5 years, that I didn't check an email. And I was like, I wonder what the world's doing out there, you know? And it felt good. But I did work because we're all talking about this. We're all brainstorming. We're all having fun. So everybody was kind enough to get on the call. And, of course, you guys for coming down and listening to this executive panel. The message out of here is get your teams to commit because this is a good time. And, you know, I know Summit is sold out. That's really the next thing. Make sure if they signed up for Summit, make sure they get there. It's going to be great. We're going to have a Super Saturday after that. Make sure they get there. We'll talk about the leadership event. But at the end of the day, get on this trip. It's worth it. Yep. Have your why. There's a reason that's in the game plan. You have to have that why. I was speaking to some coaches last week and talking a little bit about, you know, boy, Carl, you've achieved all this. You know, things are really growing. They're growing fast. You know, we're not at 1 million coaches yet. We're not at 100 million customers yet. But we have had some good financial success, and clearly this thing is here to stay. So, like, you know, do you still have a goal? Do you still have a bucket list? And, man, I could go through 10 to 20 things that I still want to achieve. And they change over time. Obviously, ending the trend of obesity is a big one. And I mean it when I say end the trend of obesity. That's not a slogan. We're going to end the trend of obesity. And we talk about the work that we're doing with rain catchers. We just sent a team of people over to Kenya and Uganda, and they're installing the water systems. We'll have video of that. So, like, there's a lot of cool whys that we get to do. For me, my why is not to own a yacht. This yacht is quite fine. And so that's cool. But what we can do with the wealth that we create that has an impact to help more people and help more people, that's what gives me joy, right? So I have a lot of whys. Well, talking to this coach, I said, well, what's your why? And he looked at me, and he's like, I don't, you know, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty good. And I'm like, you don't have one? You got 3 kids? How about put them through school? What if they want to go to Harvard? What if they want to go Ivy League something? Stanford, maybe. You know, and he's like, yeah, I should start planning. Now, I will say this coach has not been very successful in the business or to the level that he would like to be. So it was just fascinating to be like, wait a minute, the game plan, you can take it for granted. Just words on a page. Unless you put those words on the page into action, and then you talk to your upline or have that success partner, find somebody who's good at this business, and pay attention to what they do. There's a book, Influencer, that many of the management team are reading, where you can get clues on how to influence things, where they've done studies. Great read, depending on what you're doing with your own personal development. Highly recommend that book. I might have mentioned it before. But part of that is learning vicariously through the people who are doing it right. Understand what they're doing that is right. That's how you create a scalable business. So I won't belabor it. We'll let you guys get on with the call here, and I'm not sure how we're wrapping up with this meeting, but okay. So Sandy, thank you for letting us get on here. I know that of the roughly 5,400 passengers on this ship, not one of them, or not many of them, will be able to get off this ship without being pitched. Last night it was P90X karaoke night. I think we had about 300 exposures accumulated. So we're being productive here, and we're counting on you guys to be productive there and make it on the trip next year. Sandy?
Thank you so much, Carl, and thanks for all the Facebook pictures and the YouTube videos. You're helping us see what's going on there, and it really looks amazing. So thank you so much for getting on the call today with everybody. I'm going to keep the call going, so if you guys want to hang up the ship-to-shore line, we really appreciate it, Carl. Have a great time, everybody.
Okay, the shots are here, so we got to go.